Hey, Ken Smith again here. I'm going to give you some ideas today on some rigging tips. I'm now running an 1198 Humminbird unit on my dash and an 898 on my bow. Now I'll tell you, I am, by the way, I don't know if you can see that or not, I'm running the rams, the big 2.5-inch rams. These are great, really like them a lot. But the key to the side scan, if you don't know this, is you cannot have your transducer shooting through the hull. So you have to mount them outside the hull, kind of old school, but also a place they can get broken pretty easy. So the products I'm going to show you today, they do not sponsor me. It's transducer sabers. I believe it's called Sabers and Protectors. You can find them online, run by some very nice folks. But those transducers are $230 a piece. And although Humminbird is great to me, if I break one, I have to buy another one. So I'm going to show you what we've done on my boat to protect those things, and I think it's money really well spent for you as well, for $50, $80, $100 to buy one of these things versus replacing a transducer 2 or 3 times. So here you go. Okay, so this is on my front. This is my 898, by the way. So there is the 2.5-inch ram mount. Sorry for the mess in the boat. But this is an 8-inch extension that I bought so I can get that unit up higher off the front deck. And by the way, it's not an issue in rough water. You just lay it down. Or unless it's really rough, you lay it down. Otherwise, you can pretty much run down the lake with it. This is that piece. And there you go, transducer, shield, and saver. This is a great piece. I believe this is probably brushed aluminum. It's held on your lower unit just like the old style were. But what you'll see here is this piece, your transducer, is actually mounted to the aluminum. As you can see on the front there, it actually protects it. So if you hammer into something, which you will, you run into something here, it hits this piece, not your transducer, and it doesn't break that little piece of plastic off. Now, by the way, so since you're old school again, I do tie mine with regular ties. This is a little bit of a problem on these units. So it's springtime here in Texas. I'm pulling that motor way up. So what you'll see is I've actually mounted that directly to the little ball there. So this gives me all of this free space to move my trolling motor up and down. I then run it up, I hook it around the little leg and run it in here so that I don't get that cable pinched in this mechanism or up here in the front when I put my trolling motor up and down. So that's the full rigging on there. Now I'll show you what we've done on the back of the boat. Okay, so the beautiful Z520 running the Yamamoto 250. Got a couple of nice power poles there. These are excellent. These are the Pro Series power poles. I really like them. Shallow water anchor. When you go to mount your transducer here, a lot of guys are mounting them to the bottom of the hull. The problem is when you roll off a stump and you hit that, again, this little piece of plastic is the only thing, that little piece of plastic is the only thing holding that transducer on there. So this is basically the same unit as was on the front, the same little piece of brushed aluminum with the same protection. In this case, it has an adapter then that mounts to my jack plate. These are pre-drilled holes. When you call these guys, all you got to know is which jack plate you have, and they're going to give you the correct jack plate to mount that to, and then this just basically screws right to that. It's all one piece. And that is a well-protected transducer. Again, $230 transducer for any of your side scan units. It's a pretty nifty little deal there. I wish I'd have come up with that idea. Good job, guys.